Hi, I'm Danielle Stacey, Hello's online royal correspondent, and we're here at Kensington Palace to see the Couture exhibition. Come and take a look.
Hi, I'm Polly Putnam. I'm Curator of Collections at Historic Royal Palaces.
So we're at the Couture exhibition at Kensington Palace. What story do you want to convey to visitors when they come here?
So the thing for me is just to see how similar this sort of obscure area of history, sort of the 18th century royal court, not something that we are taught about at school, but really come to understand and love it like I do through the contemporary lens of the red carpet.
And what inspired the Couture exhibition?
So there happened to be an exhibitions meeting the Tuesday after the first Monday in May, which is of course the Met Gala, back in 2018. And I sort of said, sort of casually, do you know, it was a bit like court. And so there's that immediate visual connection. So dresses on the red carpet are massive. Dresses worn at courts are equally massive. So there are these visual connections, but the more we researched, the more we found areas where actually, gosh, there are these real similarities, which we'd love to draw out in an exhibition.
And it's quite an immersive exhibition. It really takes you through what it must have been like to get ready for court, and in a similar vein, what it's like to get ready for the Met Gala.
Yes, the getting ready bits are some of my favourite bits of the exhibition. So one of the things that really fascinates me is that today we have all these social media videos of celebrities getting ready. And weirdly, it was also quite a public thing in the 18th century. So women of a certain social standing would be given amazing silver toilet services, which are far prettier than they needed to be, but they were actually objects which were all about show. So it was actually kind of a public event, but also quite a power play. So come and watch me get ready for 5 or 6 hours in my most intimate space.
And one of the stand-up pieces in that getting ready room is that incredibly sparkling dress that Kendall Jenner wore. Can you talk us through that piece?
Yes, so it's by Givenchy, and it's actually based on Audrey Hepburn from the final scenes in My Fair Lady. And Audrey Hepburn is such an important figure in this exhibition. So we have her dress that she wore to collect her 1954 Oscar for Roman Holiday, which was also designed by Givenchy. And that actually marks the first sort of designer celebrity collaboration. So we have that kind of origins of designer meet celebrity on the red carpet in this exhibition, and we see it through to today in that beautiful sparkling Givenchy gown worn by Kendall Jenner.
We're standing in the room with Beyonce's Grammys dress. Can you talk us through the finer details of this piece?
Oh, this is a wonderful gown worn at the 2017 Grammys. It's by Peter Dundas, and it's embroidered with lots of symbolism of gods and goddesses, and it's presenting her as Apollo, god of the sun, and also goddesses of fertility, because obviously she's pregnant when she wears this dress. And so it's just the most beautifully made thing. And what I like is that it's her as sort of a sun god Apollo, and we've put it in the room where on the ceiling we have the sun god Apollo as well. So there are kind of just so many beautiful connections that we've tried to bring through in this show.
There is another connection, is it one of Billy Porter's outfits? And that I believe that Giles Deacon was inspired by the very room that it's situated in.
Yes, so this exhibition was a long time in the making, and we approached Billy Porter's stylist, Sam Rattel, because he wanted to borrow some of the items for this show. He came to the palace and thought it was absolutely wonderful, who can blame him? And then he said, right, Billy Porter's Oscar's dress has to be inspired by the palace. So he brought on Giles Deacon, one of the great British couturiers, and they created this dress which was based on the cupola room in Kensington Palace.
We've got a huge lineup of A-listers in the King's Gallery. Can you talk us through some of the pieces in there, including Billie Eilish?
I really love Billie Eilish's Oscar de la Renta 2021 gown. It's absolutely enormous. And I interviewed her stylist for the magazine, and Dina said, she said to me, I want it to be so big that I can't help be noticed. And it really is enormous. And actually for me, what's amazing is that these dresses are enormous but you put them in the palace and actually they don't seem quite so big.
And there are a lot of statement pieces in this exhibition, including the Katy Perry chandelier gown. Are you able to talk us through the details on that?
Yes, so this was designed by Jeremy Scott of Moschino. It was worn by Katy Perry for their 2019 Met Gala, and the theme was camp. And it's pretty camp, isn't it? But also it's just the most exquisitely made thing. So it's blown glass and crystal. And so I just think and it was only worn for a few moments on the red carpet. And so this kind of hours of preparation for a few moments is something absolutely incredible.
Wow, what an incredible immersive experience. Come and check out Crown to Couture at Kensington Palace from April 5th. You won't want to miss it.